You need to go potty? Okay, come on. Okay, watch out. Watch out. All right, well, we are outside and we ended up getting out here a little bit later than anticipated.
Yeah, Tanya went to let Ryder out this morning and she looked over at the chicken coop and the door was closed, but there was a chicken running around. We're like, oh no.
Well, and not just that, I could see what looked like feathers or a dead chicken, and in fact, we did lose a chicken. We've had chickens before and we've lost chickens before, but we do always try our best to keep it from happening. And I will take full responsibility for this. As we have, when we went to Italy, we installed an automatic chicken door. And, you know, as the days get longer, I really hadn't adjusted the time that the door closes. And it obviously closed before all the chickens went in. So it is 100% my fault. I should know better. I do know better. And I am gonna do better to make sure that this doesn't happen. But that's why we're getting a little bit later start. We had to deal with that, and a couple of phone calls this morning that took some time too. Yeah. But we are out here and we have a lot to do today.
Yeah, so you see on the trailer here is some 10-foot 2x6s, and those are going to be for our garage walls. But to build the garage, we need to move all the supplies that we have for the house that are all staged in the garage. So we got some cleanup and just moving around and reorganizing everything. And the garage is a little bit different than that back bedroom. So we had to get these 10-footers because the back bedroom has a subfloor on it. And then we have, if you guys watch that video, we have a double sill plate. So that raises the height of that room higher than if we were just to build the garage right on top of this foundation. So we have to do a little bit of figuring with that. We could do like a couple different layers, but we just figured it'd be better, stronger, if we just have a normal wall with a bottom and top plate, and then just a little bit longer studs so that the top of this wall lines up with the top of the wall for the back bedroom.
Yeah, we just felt that it would take more time to do a double sill plate and then add a 3/4 board so that it would all match. Yeah. We're just going to cut these 2x6s down to the size that we need to make sure they match up. So, but like Levi said, we have a lot of stuff to clean up, but we did pick up something really exciting yesterday as well. Really cool. This was not planned, but this is something that we had wanted to do before and we hadn't, but we picked up a whole bunch of fruit trees and some blackberry, raspberry, and blueberry bushes. And once we get the opportunity, we're gonna get these in the ground and get our orchard going that we have been planning for a really long time.
All right, so let's start moving wood.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have a couple of spots on these real large, the bigger of the bolts, and they're the ones that you would drill a hole in, put some epoxy in there and smack them in, and they were just a little bit mushroomed out at the top here, so we're not able to get the nut off, which we have to get off to bolt the board down. So we'll just have to file this down, see if we could clean these threads up enough so we can get this nut off of here without damaging the actual threads.
There we go.
All right, so I'm just marking 1/2 inch, and that's where we're gonna hold our treated board back from the edge of this concrete so that when we put our sheeting on the wall, it'll be flush with the front of this.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Pick it up off there.
Did you mark the line there? Oh, all the way. I see.
Like on good on the line?
I can't really tell.
Why don't you come over here and okay, you ready?
Yep.
just show the line. Oh, it looks really good.
Give it a little turn.
All right, grab the SDS. We're gonna throw some Tapcons in, especially at the ends. It'll kind of curl up on you if you don't do that. So we're gonna throw at least 2 at the end, and then some of these spaces are a little bit big, so we might throw 1 in between the bigger spaces as well. All right, first one's down, 4 more to go. You can go in just a little bit too. You don't have to be so tight to the...
Okay.
The big main thing is that it's kind of like so bugs can't, of course right here this is going to be the concrete for the dog trap, so nothing will ever come here. Think so?
We'll have enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know we had the gray one.
Well, I knew we had some. I just didn't know how much we had.
Yeah.
So that's why I said let's get 2 just in case. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. I can't get it to go down over here. I guess I could have done that.
Looks like it's 12 foot. 1/16.
Alright, 12 foot, 1/16.
so unplug it.
There we go.
Don't smell this stuff.
No. Didn't even cross my mind.
Hey.
He's like not sure where to go because everything's just mud.
So that's on the board now. Now it's two. Easiest one yet. Nice. $143 and 9.
143 and 9.
Over here. I wonder if you should.
Mr. Man, why? Come here. Oh, his tail is actually in the mud puddle.
Ryder, come.
Don't lay in the mud. Don't lay in the mud.
Dude.
Nice.
This one down?
No.
$39 and 5/8. That was weird.
Probably fell into a hole. It's kind of,
Dangerous.
yeah. Last board. Mr. Man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Mr. Man, you're laying in the mud. Why? Are you hot?
All right, well, we got all of the treated boards down for the garage. That was our goal for today, to move all this stuff and get that down. So I think we're gonna head in for tonight. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Okay, well, we're back out here, and this morning Levi cut all the bolts off.
Yeah.
And now we have our first set of plates ready to go.
Yeah. And today is a special day. Today, it's somebody's birthday.
It's mine. Yeah, 48.
48.
48.
Wow.
So we have a lot of little things that we have to do in order to get ready to build these garage walls.
Yeah, so we cut the bolts off, but now the nuts are there and the bugs are coming out. But the nuts are there. So when we pick this wall up, those have to go up into that bottom plate. So we have to countersink a hole into that to accommodate for those. We have our layout. We have a couple windows. We have to build headers for, a door. So there's a whole bunch of little things. We have 2 outside California corners we have to build. There's quite a few things that we have to do before we can actually start putting a wall together and picking it up.
Yeah. So I think first thing we're going to do is get these bottom plate, or the bottom and top plate, squared and kind of just start there.
Yeah. Get our plates all cut down and then we can start figuring layout.
Okay.
The bottom of the barrel here.
Ryder's over at the wheelbarrow, and he's trying to find a piece of wood to steal.
He's like, come on, man.
What are you doing? Huh?
Look at your feet, dude. So let's make just like this.
Okay.
And we'll take it all the way to that front corner. I don't want to overlap our plates.
I am sore today.
It's going to go in the inside corner. All right. So now that we busted out the new 30-foot tape, we can go ahead, because this wall for this garage is 28 feet long, so my 25-foot trim tape isn't going to work to measure this. So what we're going to do is center 2 windows in this space. So right now, let's take an overall measurement, and then we can start dividing. All right, we got 330 1/4. So 330. So that's a third of that would be 110. Both directions, right? So 330, so 110 and like an 8, maybe like a 16th or so. Put me into that. Nope, do with this tape, baby. Mark it 110. All right. So I have 110. So those are our center marks.
Okay.
And then we can go, these are going to be 2-foot windows?
Yeah, I think we're just doing 2 foot by 3 foot. So the last time that we were out here working on this back bedroom, excuse me, and the snow and the wind started coming in, our print apparently blew away. We didn't realize that. We found it when we were shoveling the inside of the house out. And we let it dry and we taped it all back together, but we can't find it anywhere.
It's gone. Like, where could it possibly be?
Oh no. Like I've said before, we're the most disorganized, organized people. I don't know if you guys can see Ryder over there, but he is actively hunting voles. Every once in a while you'll see him pounce.
I think it's almost time for a new blade. I think that, and then look at how nice that cut is.
Maybe it's the wood.
It could be just the wood. We are at the bottom of the barrel here.
That is for sure. There is one board over here that it's like missing half of. I can't flip it, but the other side's even worse. It's what happens when you don't pick the boards out yourself and you just have like a big, huge delivery of them. They don't care what they give you.
You want to do both? Let's just do one.
Who's going first? Are you as sore as I am?
I am sore. So it looks like you gotta go down.
Okay. My body is telling me to stop.
super straight, man. I
Okay.
just think this one's like junk. And
Well,
I
these
need-
ones are being cut, right? So
And I need a 4-foot chunk for there, but I bet you we have a 4-foot piece over there. So
we
maybe
can
I'll-
totally use a 2x.
Okay, let's just use this one then.
I mean, we have all those 2x, 6x
Yeah.
the studs, right?
Yeah. Place it here, let's roll it. And this will be the top.
Look at Ryder.
Stay out of there.
Mr. Man.
He's like, my pond's back.
Dude.
Right here. You have a bowl of water, dude.
He's like, but that's not the same as drinking a mud puddle.
Yeah.
Here. Drink your water. This week. He's like, doesn't want to grab his spreadsheets, it's so muddy.
Yeah. He's like, can you clean this up? Guess I put it like this.
Oh, push it in. There you go.
We'll have to grab a clamp.
Yeah.
All right, so here's our big garage door opening. It's a 16-foot garage door, and so with that, we're gonna put a giant LVL for this. And so what they recommend you do is you have 2 laps and 2 king studs on a span this big. So we're gonna go 6 inches, and that'll be for 3 inches of double kings and 3 inches of double laps. So we'll just go like that. And then this is going to be our California corner. So I'm just going to write a C on it. And then because this wall doesn't tie in with that wall with the sheeting, because obviously there's this giant garage door is going to be here, I basically can just do whatever layout I want. I'm just going to come over here and just go 16 and 16 and then just stay home with our studs. And we'll do the same thing for that other little wall for the front of the garage here. And then basically now we just have to do this big long one. All we have in here is a entry door that we have to figure out how we want to put in. So that's about 2 feet. And then be right there. So we'll go 2 feet. We'll do a king and a lat. And then we'll go 3-foot door plus 2 inches for our space. So that takes up into that right there. So if we move it over just a little bit, we could use a king stud for this stud here.
Okay.
And then that'll keep us.
That's fine.
Yeah, so we'll go like that right there.
Okay.
So it's moving it over 1/2 of an inch, which
Yeah.
is no big deal.
No, so you're gonna want to change this, right?
Yep, so we'll change that one. So this one is now right here. And then we'll go 3 foot plus 2 inches, which is right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and build our headers now for the garage. We need 2 window headers and 1 door header. And if you guys remember, we eliminated the window in that other guest bedroom here. So we already built a header for it. So we'll just cut this down for one of the window headers. So now we only have to make 2.
All right, so we're getting ready to do our headers, and we do not have any 2x10s. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip this 2x12 down and make it into a 2x10 and build our headers. But you know that we love repurposing things around here, and this board was used to form up our footers for the barn. So it's been used for a lot of things. It was also planks that we used to walk when the mud was really bad when we were living in the RV outside. And yeah, it's had a lot of use. We actually are gonna leave the header for the door with the 2x12s because the windows will have to cut down
Because they go all the way
because
up.
they go all the way to the top of the wall, whereas the door obviously is only as high as the door needs to be. Have you ever explained this?
All right, so here's our headers that we cut. Like Tanya said, we have 2x12s and we're using 2x10s for the house. So we need to rip these. So I'm just gonna use this rip guide. This actually comes with your saw, and basically you can rip just about anything that you can fit on this little bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this. We're making those headers 9 3/8. So you kind of just adjust this, and I'm just measuring to the inside of this blade. And so just set this at 9 3/8. I kind of want to pick the best edge.
Yep. 27, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I took my square.
All right, so we need a flat surface to build these headers on, and obviously that rock in the garage is not flat. Now we got to cover everything up. Yeah. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow, but we have birthday plans tomorrow and some other stuff that has to be done until we can come back out here and do some more.
Yeah, just pick a nice day. We'll start framing. Walls should go pretty quick.
Yeah.
We're debating on whether we should sheet them or not ahead of time. So we have this electrical that we have to kind of contend with. So we're going to have to see if we can get around that. We can't build the wall on the dog trot side. We have to kind of build it in the garage here and stand it up. So
and we're also trying to figure out like the wall jacks and not having, you know, a place to secure them down like we did with the subfloor.
Yeah.
Obviously we want everything to be really safe. So
and with just her and I here, you know, we're going to have to use the wall jacks to pick this wall up.
Yeah.
It's 28 feet long. So, you know, we'll have to figure something out. Maybe like have a kicker go back to the outside wall. That's another reason to build it inside the garage here and not on top of that. So we'll figure it out. But for now, let's see if we can figure out how to cover all this sheeting up.
yeah.